Greetings, everyone! It's Erasmin. Ha! What an intro. I had something more elaborate planned, but I guess it just didn't quite work out, so. Greetings it is. Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, as the. Uh, I don't know. British or Australians would say it. Welcome. Welcome to my first ever, Let's Play commentary style video. I have decided to finally do something along these lines because I've always wanted to experience this kind of a thing where I make commentary about video games and I guess people watch it and in some ways are inspired to make their own things and to admire the people who make cool things like these games that I really enjoy playing. So, aside from that little narration bit you can check out that I posted a couple months back, I'm gonna start playing a couple of, older games. One, because I have, my hardware limitations are pronounced compared to most video gamers, which is why you have a more lackluster frame rate than your average YouTuber, unfortunately. However, there is the added advantage of, nostalgia for all you Zoomers out there who, I don't know, grew up on watching Let's Plays on YouTube. If nothing, I at least can offer you that as a respite in a world of, I don't know, exuberant commentary, extreme wacky challenges, and I don't know, actually good recording equipment. No, and all due respect to people who have higher production values in mind, that is not a slander on them at all, but on the time being, I guess, I'm over explaining myself. I wanted to make this because it's been almost an entire decade since I've wanted to do these kinds of commentary videos. Uh, and now that I've finally decided to get over my fear of having bad quality content, bad quality X, bad quality Y, I've decided to simply go ahead and try it. Because, there's something you want to do, you sometimes just have to go for it, even if it's not perfect. So lately I've been really getting into the old Half-Life games because I've graduated from college, I've finished my degree, had to put video games aside for a spell, a couple of years or something to that effect. Excuse me. But I have been looking at, getting involved with a little bit more of the games and the stories and that sort of thing. This isn't going to be a blind playthrough, but it will, I guess be a tutorial of sorts because I played through the Half-Life game and pretty much all the chapters of Half-Life 2. What I have yet to play is Blue Shift and Opposing Force, which are tangential stories to the original Half-Life trilogy. Or sorry, the original Half-Life game, which is this one is Half-Life Source, so slightly better graphics, slightly better this, slightly better that. But in any sense, I've been meaning to create Let's Plays of these games for you to enjoy. If you are so keen on me talking about and gushing over the details of the games, the people who make the games, voice acting is such a huge passion for me, and I'd really love to someday voice act for a video game, do like creature voices or character voices or just voices in general. To me, that kind of an art is so inspiring, so cool. The storytelling. Oh, if you guys are interested in watching a lore nut, you've got the lore. You've got the lore guy here who not I won't be a map pad, I won't be a person who overanalyzes everything, but I will gush about the little that I do know and appreciate the story arc of these more narrative driven games and that sort of thing. So y'all can also expect after this whole entire series is done with the first Half-Life game, Blue Shift, Opposing Force, and then Portal, because Portal has grown to be one of my favorite puzzle games ever. And I just guess feel like it would be appropriate to bring more attention to that again. Oh boy. With that introduction, I guess, out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Welcome once again.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa
Take
Research
a
Facility
look
personnel.
at that fella.
The time
We'll see him
is
around it a little bit.
8:47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated high of 105.
That's Arizona
The
for
Black
you.
Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees
Wait, no,
at all
New Mexico.
times.
Don't mind me, I'm just confusing my states. This is all very cool, but seems incredibly impractical. That's just my engineer speaking, I guess, for lack of a better word. Well, maybe there more impractical systems probably do exist, but you know, that's just the lore building of the Half-Life and Portal universe. Large, impossibly large and impractical scientific institutions performing questionable science experiments. More of an can do it rather than should do it.
The Black Mesa Hazard Course Decathlon
Gordon Freeman.
will commence this evening at
Age 27.
1900 hours.
Man, just seeing all of this, like, it goes to show how much, like, things have changed over the years.
Officer immediately. Work safe.
No!
Work smart.
You're going into the radiation robot! Rah! And it
Now
dissolved.
arriving
Never
at
saw it again.
Sector C test labs and control facilities.
Right, yeah. What was that whole spiel about again? Yeah, regulatory things and such. Not that I ever follow those procedures. Hey, Bozo! Let me in!
Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity.
Come along, come
Before
on.
exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings.
I have
Thank
none.
you, and have a very safe
Morning, Mr.
and
Freeman.
productive day.
Looks like you're running late.
Yeah, so it would seem. Morning, Mr. Freeman. Do let me in, good sir. You're not that other security guard from earlier, no? I guess not, but what do I know? I'm just an intern. Whee! Hey, sorry for the pause. I guess I was trying to make it work so that we could get subtitles up and
Hey,
running.
Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
Alright, sounds good. Another interesting thing that I guess I've managed to notice, aside from, you know, all the cool displays, is all the ways that
getting hungry.
it's the way that, you know, like there's the randomly spurted dialogue, all that
all
sort
have to wear these ridiculous ties.
Shush, I'm trying to talk here. Thank you very much. Anyways, the little details, like you can just go up to this computer screen and just press the
My
button.
Hey,
God,
stop
what are
that.
you doing?
Come on, Gordon. You trying to get me into trouble?
Yeah, I am. It's little details like that to just make the immersion of the experience all that much more great.
Please, leave me alone until after the experiment.
Leave me alone until after the experiment. Your hubris will be your downfall. Anyways, fancy room. Hello. I collide into you.
I can't be bothered right now.
I can't be bothered right now.
Weren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago?
Yes, I was, but I don't care. I'm gonna come
Good morning, Gordon.
in. Morning, Gordon.
Big day today, Freeman.
Yes, yes. Ooh, health
The
kits.
sample was just delivered to the test chamber.
Yeah, speaking of that sample, after reading through the games and, you know, being crazy, spending more time than I should. More time than I should. Yeah, that would be odd. Never mind. Spending more time than I should, just, you know. I did not. Not I. Please. Anyways. No smoking area. I wonder if there's a certain incident with a certain microwaved casserole. Anyways, I've been reading up a lot on that kind of thing. Haha. Get bent for all your sciencey craziness. Your diet
Any
is
ideas
still
on the origin of that new sample?
trash. Any ideas? Oh ho ho! The wiki has a couple theories, but that's language that's a little too meta for the situation. Anyways, tend to go Kasali, Coomer, Birdwell.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just an intern. Don't.
Where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart?
Oh my gosh. Well, this is me. Wee. I'll probably be able to get that once I get to my. Oh, pretty shit! If you guys have watched Demo Mesa by Delac, fantastic SFM animation. You totally should watch it. What else do I have to collect?
I must remember to report that fluctuation.
Must remember to report that for this. Us okay, saying this as purely a man, I love the story. I love the things, but there are so many things wrong with the science being done here that it's kind of concerning, actually. So like the records, the ethics, like they just surpass all of that. Hey, bozo! You put that sample in there. Why are you?
Getting my glasses again.
Am I changing your glasses again? That's just. I'm not sure why, if you're doing anomalous experiments, you just have the equation for the force of gravitational pull between two celestial bodies, but details. Sector B coolant reservoir facility.
You got the wrong airlock, Mr. Freeman. You know I can't let you through here.
Oh, I'll come through there at some point, but that's foreshadowing in a way that's. And see, that's the thing. Some of these like voice actors, most of them actually, unfortunately, have passed on. Like the one for the Vortigons, I think, passed on, and I think for Eli Vance, for a couple others.
Sorry, sir. I've got to stay at my post.
Access denied. Ah, that's weird. It works for sound effects, the subtitles, but for some reason not for other things. And for some reason it's not triggering the events. I'll be right back once I get the doors open. See, tiny little details that most people really wouldn't ever pick up on in most playthroughs. It's like the mark of the frames, like the tiny little things. What is it, 37th mandala. Again, Mark Laidlaw, like a little reference to what the writer was here, I guess, is more like self-inserts of their own little works. And what could possibly be baby pictures, like of the development teams, tiny little details like that. Sometimes these details go completely unnoticed, but they make for such an important part of a game. And to be honest, that to me is just as important, if not more. Yeah, I got you the soda. Hey, there you go. Hey, catch me later, I'll buy a bear. I paid her.
Shutdown procedure chart. Weren't you supposed to be in the
Tiny little clip. Anyway.
Sorry, Mr. Freeman. I got explicit orders not to let you through without your hazard suit on.
Okay, maybe hopefully this will trigger it. Maybe I'm supposed to stay in a certain area. Like, it didn't account, I guess, the games of the time for people today being a lot more impatient with that kind of sort of thing. Thank you very much. Hazard suit environment. I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way downtown.
Right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today.
Now it finally triggered. Well, welcome back, I guess. It finally triggered the event. I guess I had to run through it once. I guess it's just the jank of the older games. Either way, here we go. I'm an intern doing dangerous intern things. Typical. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in! Right, where's the button? Come on. Let me down. Please and thank you. Maybe I could travel through the ladder next time? I don't know. Something to that effect. Maybe to move things along next time.
Are you running those tunneling ladders calculations again?
How
You'll just have to wait until after the test.
about you shush? Look at these hallways. And I guess this kind of just also begs the question, how on earth did they store lasers inside of tubes? I mean, well, I reckon fiber optics, but you'll see later what I mean. Just outright lasers.
Can we do this later?
Maybe nice later. You still owe me that beer. I don't like beer all that much. Hit me up with like a non-alcoholic malt. That'd be pretty great.
Ah, Gordon, here you are. We
Yes.
just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
Did you know?
Boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we need the extra resolution.
The administrator is
know?
very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
We're waiting for you, Gordon. In
Cold.
the test chamber.
Corporate interests. You impatient little goobers. And I get the same glitch again. Man's is levitating. It's all because of the 105% output. Thank you for letting me through.
Ah, it's good to see you.
It's about to go critical.
Ruh-roh.
What the hell is going on with our equipment?
It wasn't
Something.
meant to do this in the first place.
Uh-oh, eat brokey. I can... Woo!
Yes.
I forgot it
That's
did
always
that.
nominal.
Yeah, no, everything's breaking and going to shush. Yeah, everything makes sense. Okay, gotta press this button to, let the corkscrew elevators come back up.
Don't you think we should recalculate those resonance dampening...
Look at
factors
it! The scientist dance.
again?
Good.
Absolutely.
Recalculating. It's kind of like the old bug where, Minecraft animals would simply just jump in place. Kind of gives me that vibe with old games, Because you have to appease corporate management, and such was the convention that was dictated before the beginning of time. Any further questions, scientist?
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures today.
Oh dear.
Yes,
That
for
might
good
possibly go
reason.
wrong.
This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And, potentially, the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
We're lit now.
You can say that, although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly
trained professional.
We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well,
Do you?
go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now. Morning. See you idiots later. Not sure what I'm gonna have to do, but okay. Yeah, the first time. See, again, this leads a little bit into, the dating of games and the evolution of how things are today. There's a lot less hand-holding in older games. Like, you'd have to use a lot more of, like,
Testing.
brain and stuff. Hold on. Yes, he's...
Seems to be in order.
Doesn't now. See, and this is the thing. The ladders. Never do.
The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
In that regard, I guess, there was also a lot of perhaps dialogue and visual cues that, started to, evolve and make it a point to, like, sometimes with, like, in other games.
Are you not hearing me? Climb up and start the rotors, please.
How about you just let me explain a little bit of everything, okay, Mr. Scientist? I'm trying to talk to people here! Anyways. Fine. If you insist. I guess I'll just have to get down there. Yeah, not gonna lie, the ladders in this game little bit janky, so
Very good.
there's also a lot of gaps and stuff.
Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh,
I'm seeing predictable phase
beam
arrays.
of light. Also, how are those things even like present? Maybe with electromagnets of some sort. Maybe that's how they're hovering.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can
Oh,
operate.
I can't. I can't get shocked by it. Never mind.
Please, work as quickly as you can.
Work as quickly as you can. Come on.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably, but I'm sure the small
105%.
discrepancy. Well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds again. Sustaining sequence.
Famous last
I've
words?
just been informed
Much?
that the sample is ready, Gordon.
Oh,
It
blue
should be
lights.
coming up to you any moment now. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
I pushed. What? This is such an elaborate cart. Just, just saying. But then again, this is Black Mesa. They do things rather unconventionally. And rather the Valve universe with such profound things. And
Get away from the beat.
Shutting down.
Carrier.
Attempting shutdown.
everything's going to hell!
Not.
Run!
It's not.
Everyone's dying. No green lights. What's the matter? Ooh, aliens! Wow! They're falling through the rift. Everything's going. Anyway, heavy breathing ensues. Okay. Bruh! Oh! Bruh! Ooh, for the guns. Freeman. That was the voice actor who actually passed on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this episode short here. I'll continue this Let's Play pretty soon. I plan on playing this game through pretty much, if not halfway, try and get through most of it in one session so that I can just get the recording out and ready. But for the time being, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.